Hey, my friends, it's your friend Kevin with your week ahead from the Woo Woo Wizard. Let's go. So, I'm using the Guardian Angel Messages Tarot deck again this week. I might even continue each week with this deck because I think when we're looking at the week ahead, it's great to get messages from our guardian angels as to how we navigate each day that comes up. So we have a little bit of a roadmap. And this week in particular, I'm getting the impression that we might be up for a bit of double talk, some confusion, some double standards. At least that's how it appears at the beginning of the week. Um, Things start to get a bit clearer as the week moves on. I'm going to use the angel numerology number, the focus, and see how we can navigate the two so that we can go through the week on the right foot, not the back foot. Your intuition this week might be signaling to be on your guard, particularly when it comes to the intentions and the attitudes of other people. This is definitely a week to be in the mode of inquiry instead of the mode of reaction. So let's start with Sunday, January the 5th, which happens to be today. It's a number 6 day and a day for revitalization. The moon is in Aries, and it's a time to truly get moving on the goals and the intentions that we set up for this year, or at least for the first part of the year. Also, to look at the goals and intentions as we prepare for the week ahead. Many of us are going back to work the Monday through Friday. Some folks maybe have to go back to school. The resistance to doing that after the holidays. It's still okay to look at your plans and your dreams and even change them if they're not sitting right for you. Particularly if your plans and your goals that you set up aren't bringing you as much passion as you thought they would. So you can still move ahead with this Aries moon, but just be aware of what is it that's lighting you up and go with that. Let's look at what the tarot card says for Sunday today. Ace of Water, emotions, relationships. More importantly, I would say go with the intuition. So the Ace of Water is really a card that says, love yourself. Become a little flirtatious with your goals and your dreams and your wishes, and develop a little bit of a crush. We've got some love in the air and some loving relationships coming up. So this will be a good idea to see the love you have for your life, the love you have for yourself, the love you have for the people around you. It doesn't have to be romance, it can be friendships. But on this day of revitalization, it's sort of good to reconnect with that sense of ourselves. All right, moving on to Monday. That's a number 7 angel numerology day and a day to be focused. We're entering the first quarter moon in the sign of Aries, along with the intellectual communicational planet of Mercury. However, Monday would be a good day to exercise some caution before making any bold, wild statements, because the planet of mischief and deception, that being Neptune, might just set up a little bit of disappointment. So, you're being guided to stay away from anyone you think might be acting a bit shady. Instead, practice gratitude and raise the vibration above any of that. Let's see what the card has to say. 6 of Fire, success, recognition, self-esteem. Now, Here's why I feel like this card is popping up. Here we see our Victor. She's going for gusto. She's going for gold on the Monday. However, we've got that niggly planet of Neptune. So someone else may be looking at your success and your dreams and your excitement and wanting to just put the kibosh on it. So I love the idea that you're moving forward with your goals and you're being successful. That is absolutely perfect because you're focusing on what you want to do. It's a sign of Aries. Let's go. Come on, people. Rah, rah, rah. Particularly if you're a manager or if you are a leader of something, be aware that other people may not be in that same lane. And sometimes when we show success, it points out the not so much success in others. So I'd say look for gratitude. Look for the gratitude of being clear. Look for the gratitude of having a plan. Look for the gratitude that things are lining up for you. That's the way forward. Moving on to Tuesday. Tuesday's an 8-day. I call this success. So if being successful is the name of the game for you today, well done. The moon has traveled into the sign of Taurus, and there is a little bit of caution around speaking your mind and you're being asked to be really diplomatic. If you're too direct, you could lead to unnecessary arguments because of some of the lively cosmic energies that are going on. You've been warned, and it's best to move forward with a calmer mindset. Well, here is what our Tuesday card is saying. We've got the Knight of Earth. She's talking about being organized, being responsible, and being supportive. If you can be supportive of somebody else's goals and their dreams and their wishes and the start of the new year, particularly if the person you are helping is having a bit of a struggle. You can be in a very loving mood, a kind mood. You can become a loyal friend to someone. Be patient. Open your heart big. Have that great sense of humor. This is all on Tuesday. I'm hoping that makes sense to you. So let's see. Moving on to Wednesday. Wednesday is about making declarations. It's a 9-day. It might be a good time to move forward, full steam ahead. However, because we're still in that Taurus moon, you could come up against some resistance. Here we go. Sorrow, forgiveness, healing. That's the undertow. You know, there's what's conscious and what we can see and feel and hear and know, and then there's what's underneath, the energy that's underneath. And this week, there's some underneath energy that's fighting with what's above. Wednesday might be a good time to move forward. However, the Taurus moon offering up this resistance. And I would say acting in haste, repent at leisure. This is your heads up not to rail against what's right, but rather focus on what the universe may be indicating or revealing to you. Once you get to the bottom of any challenges that you have or any challenges that other people have, it's going to be easier for you to make a move forward. So the Three of Air really is saying, give support to a friend in need, those who are experiencing losses, forgiving yourself and others. It's a big day for releasing that kind of stuff. Let go of the past and embrace the future with your heart open. Moving on to Thursday, the 9th of January. And we have a 10 or a 1, depending on whether or not you're a 10 person or a 1 person. Either way, it's ambitious. You might be chomping at the bit to get things done and moving on. You're organized. You've got all your stuff and your ducks in a row. And that would be what's showing up above the surface again, as I've talked about. However, you may encounter the ill feelings or the upset of other people coming at you. If this is what's showing up for you, step aside, seek out ways to heal them. Five of Fire. The Five of Fire is talking about conflicts, annoyances, competition. This could be things that are aiming at you. Instead, like we'll just give you an example. If you're heading up a meeting or you're trying to get someone to negotiate something with you, if you are trying to work on a contract, if you're trying to perhaps shift some finances around, if you're looking for extra business and you're trying to land that client, or you're looking to maybe put forth some workshops or work on some future ideas, you may come up against folks who are pushing against it, are saying, yeah, I don't think so. They're coming at you, whatever that is. Your motto of the day is to seek out an even playing field. Try to find the balance. Try to work on any annoyances by just seeing them for what they are rather than railing against them. Friday, the 10th of January, it's a number 2 day. Diplomacy, that's what I call number 2. Now, the moon has moved into Gemini, and it's revving towards the full moon, the first full moon of 2025. You can find your emotional triggers rising up. You might find that the universe is suggesting that you see everything and say very little. Emotions are similar to weather patterns. They keep moving, they keep shifting, they keep changing. So be in the observation mood or mode, and let's see what the card says. The Five of Air, again, thinking. This is acting, this is thinking. Fives are about change, and we've got Thursday and Friday having to make changes we might not necessarily want to make. Mistakes, melodrama, reassessment. This is all Friday stuff if you act. However, looking at it in a different way, saying very little, watching how you're feeling, maybe writing them down, and working on ways to shift that energy into the positive. Let's see what happens on Saturday. This is a reflective day. No mistakes here. It's a number 3 day. Your ancestors, your guardians, your ascended masters, even your ascended loved ones are surrounding you today. The order of the day is harmony. The order of the day is harmony and peace. And the moon is still traveling through Gemini, but it's got the healing help of Chiron and the healing energies of Pisces. So meditate on this particular question. What does healing look like? And you think of healing, closing your eyes and taking deep breath. What does it look like? What does it feel like to be healed, to be in that healing energy? And this is a very good day for pampering yourself. Get a pedicure, get a massage, or spend the whole day listening to some calming, peaceful, loving music. Read uplifting stories. Watch uplifting, get on the Hallmark Channel. That's a really lovely way of healing. But the Queen of Earth is gracious, practical, and capable. And honestly, she is going to be your best friend next Saturday. Now, in essence, I don't want to put a damper on this week because this is a heads up. Your guardian angels are encouraging you to take a big breath, fill up your lungs, keep your goals, your dreams, your wishes in place, but watch out for some of this topsy-turvy energy that's going on. My purpose, your purpose, our purpose, if you're in the light, is to shine that light bright. However, the only way people see that light bright is through the darkness. The only way they see the stars is in the darkness. So anytime you pop up this week and you're getting some of these barbs coming at you, The idea isn't to push back, shove back, or become too full of yourself. Because that can be true too. The idea is to be diplomatic, be charismatic, be loving, be gentle, be calm. You may not be able to completely calm down the attitudes and the reactions to others. However, they will see it, they will heal it, they will see it, they will feel it, and you may make a difference. But what you won't do is get into that fire and get burned. I hope this has been helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below on whether you think you like this deck or whether I should use another one. All right, bye for now.